Today, Jake and Slavi talk to us about their experience with real estate class courses, continuing education, and the path to getting your license.
Yeah, so I just finished the classes. It took me about a month. I know typically it can take people, you know, 2 to 3, maybe even longer based on, just how much you work on it, how much you study. But you have to take 120 hours of classes. There's 40 hours of principles and practices. There's 40 hours of Ohio law, 20 hours of real estate appraisal, and then 20 hours of real estate finance that you are required to complete before you take the Ohio real estate exam. And then after you pass that and get your license, there's some post-licensing classes that you have to do.
So I started doing it online, but didn't like it that much. And I switched to live streaming, which you have an option to do that as well. Since it's COVID time, they don't have classes in person, so they offer either live streaming or online classes. So, yep. So didn't like the fact, not the fact, but like the way the online is. Like, I liked it having my own pace of learning, but not having like a real life examples and real life situations what agents would face basically when they get there.
Was the live stream like slower paced than the just self learning online, or
I wouldn't
was it
say
was it like pre recorded, or is it actual live?
it is actual live. You have instructors that are basically for each class, and you would be given certain times in the week. It's either Monday through Friday certain times, or the weekends, or evenings. So you choose basically between how long basically it's gonna take for the class. It might take up from 3 weeks up to like 4 months. So it depends which strategy you choose on your own. So
Anything in particular that struggled with, or anything like that? That was like anything that really frustrated you about the class, or was it all pretty good?
no, not really. Even the live streaming, you get tired, you get sleepy. Actually,
Yeah.
you get bored. Yeah, that's the only downside.
It's kind of with every class, though.
Yes, yeah. Especially when there's nobody to watch you what you're doing, and you don't have to turn on your microphone or camera. So it's
Oh,
yes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, so it gets pretty boring, I would say.
Yeah.
But again, you listen to instructor which is licensed real estate agent or broker or appraiser or a lender for the finance part, and they would guide you through with real life situations what they had been facing in the past. So I felt it's a lot more helpful. But again, online is way more convenient, I would say, than the live streaming. So
so
Yeah.
you just did the online.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So it's completely self-paced. You can really do it whenever you want, but I'm sure it can be hard for some people just spending that much time in a certain day doing it. So it takes, some control and making sure you're actually doing the classes. So you're in post-licensing right now.
Yes.
Tell us about that after you pass your exam.
yes, so after you pass your exam, after you get your license, basically you're licensed, and you have to take 20 hours of post-licensure, which is mostly included law about real estate agents. Basically, also again, live streaming or online. Started with online again, didn't like it that much. It will just take a longer time to me, because I'm not a reader,
Yeah.
and it takes me a long time to read. It's gonna take me definitely more than 20 hours to
Well,
to
sometimes
finish
it
it up.
helps to have
So
like a structured schedule, like a time you have to be.
Yeah.
there.
yeah, exactly. So yeah,
Yeah.
so
Especially with post doing stuff. I mean, probably busy with other stuff too.
Yeah.
So
yes, 20 hours. You have to get those after you get your license. You get your license, and then do the 20 hours. Recommended is not to do it right away, right after you take your license, because it's redundant thing. Like most of the things are redundant, but still, like it's continuing education. So it's better to do it like within, like after the 6 months after you get the real estate license. So
And it's required to be done within 12 months,
correct, yes.
Okay.
You can get your license suspended basically if you don't do it within that.
What-
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you. So after you finish your classes, you have to apply to take the exam, which basically you send in your certifications of completing the classes, and then, they say, yes, you can take the exam or not, and then they will send you a list of dates that you can pick from to take the exam. And then within 10 days of submitting your application to take the exam, you have to get your fingerprints done and a background check. And then once you take the exam, obviously assuming you pass, you will have to, apply to get your license. After you apply to get your license, if they approve it, after that you're done. You already had a sponsoring broker to take the exam, so you already know what brokerage you're going to work with. And after that, you're ready to go sell houses.
What's up? Excited about anything? Excited to take the test, or are you nervous to take the test?
I'm nervous to take the test, but I'm very excited about it. I'm, feeling ready, feeling like I can do pretty good on it. But,
Where do you know where you have to go for your test yet? Or because I know Slavi was like driving to Dayton or something crazy.
Yeah, no, I do not know yet. That's on the same thing as when they send you when you can take it. There's a list of different places you can go.
Well, cool. Maybe we can keep this updated as you keep going through.
Sounds good.
We'll do it. Meet you back up after you do your test, or maybe after start doing holding an open house, something like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sweet.
Thank
Anything else you want to say?
No, thank you.